Hello, welcome back. I'm Anna and you are watching Hope in Bulgaria. I really don't know where to start with this week's update video, because there's a few things I need to share with you all that I feel totally uncomfortable talking about, and so I've been putting off making it. In fact, I've been putting off talking about this for a little while, partly because I don't fully understand everything that's happened, and partly because I don't really want to keep addressing this situation on Hope in Bulgaria videos, but at the same time people need to know and need to be aware. But okay, so for those of you that don't know, my brother Daniel has been in Bulgarian prison awaiting trial for a couple of years, and a while ago he was bailed out. I was under the sorry, this is so difficult. I have been informed that the bail was reduced from 50,000 lev to 15,000 lev, therefore my mother bailed him out, but this is not first-hand information that I've received. I know he was out on bail. I know that he was accused that 8 boys, that the police raided his house and found him in the bedroom with the boys sleeping in the house with him and in the bedroom with him, and that 8 of them made statements to the police that they were being sexually intimate with him, being abused by him. And now these 8 boys have withdrawn their statements, so we have recently been informed that the trial has collapsed. Daniel has recently put out a document saying that he's free of all charges and no crime was ever committed, and this is not the truth. We know that he hasn't been found guilty because there was no trial, but we also know that he has not been found innocent, and he was convicted after fleeing the country to go out to Bulgaria in the first place. He'd fled the UK. He was supposed to be in court accused of looking at images of children, which we later discovered were quite disturbing, way worse than we'd originally understood. And he had fled the country, and so he was extradited, and then he pleaded guilty, which was a shock to everyone because he was telling everyone that he was innocent. And then he was sentenced to 15 months in Pentonville. He then came out of prison and left England the same day, getting on a train to come back to Bulgaria. This was breaking the law. He was not allowed to leave England. I have now seen the documents from the court saying that he was not to leave the country or to be around children, and so he's broken those conditions and is wanted by the English police, but they're struggling to extradite him. It's very difficult for me to talk about this publicly because Daniel is now a free man. I don't know what he knows and I don't know what he doesn't know, and I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about, and I don't know what I should be sharing from what I shouldn't. I know that he is now part of my audience. He has been in touch with me. I am putting together a video with a friend giving you all of the information about the trial and the accusations that I can back up with actual proof. And I am running it all by UK police to check that I'm not breaking any laws, sharing the information with you. So it's going to take me a few weeks to get that video prepared, so please bear with me. I don't want to have to do this, but I know my brother is making plans to continue whatever he's doing in Nadezhda. Anyway, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you want me to go live so we can do question and answers, or if anyone has things they want to email me, I am an open book and I will share with you whatever, but I don't want to be seen as a gossip or talking about things. I don't have all the facts. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know, but what I do know, I'm happy to share. So, reach out. My family is struggling. I've been quite sick for a while, and so have my children. It's taken its toll on our family. So I'm just gonna move on. I don't even know if I've said everything that I needed to say, but there will be a video coming soon that should make a lot of things clearer, and please have patience with me on that. To the ministry. Okay, so We asked recently if anyone felt led to bless Mario and Vasco with beds. Now we've had no feedback about this, and so I've asked Bojidar to get cost prices for me, and also to get some footage of their home so that we can share with you how they're living. Mario did have a bed that we bought him during lockdown, but most shops were shut, and it was a pretty rubbish bed, and it's now broken. And they lost a child a couple of years ago. His wife was heavily pregnant and ended up having a stillborn, and she's now pregnant again, and they're reaching out asking if we can bless them with a bed again. And so is Vasco, who actually I didn't even know until this morning that today's his wedding day. So if there is any time other than it, well, I'm so sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. There's no better time than surely a wedding gift to bless him and his new wife, who are going to be sleeping on the floor in his parents' room, with a bed. Now, I know years ago my brother used to hand out the kind of sofa bed things. I've slept on these. They don't last 5 minutes and they're not comfortable. And so we're not really doing masses of handouts of things, because I don't want dependency. I would rather encourage people to educate themselves and work and start their own businesses. But where I see a need and when God tells me to bless, I will do what I can. And so I don't really want to buy them one of the rubbish, uncomfortable beds that are going to break in 5 minutes. I've asked Bojidar to get me some quotes, and he's found a company that has some quite, average looking, quite nice beds. The bed bases are about 300 lev, and the mattresses are about 300 or maybe 200. I'm not sure. I think it's about 1,000 lev, which is about $700, about £500. This is rough maths. That we need to cover a bed for Vasco and a mattress for Vasco, and a bed for Mario and a mattress for Mario. So Mario messages me daily about this bed, and I've been getting a bit flustered with him because I want him to have a bed. I can't afford to buy it myself. I would love to buy Mario a bed. And after receiving quite a few messages from him a few days ago, I was getting a bit flustered, and then the Lord convicted me, and he reminded me when I was 20 years old and I was homeless and I was pregnant, and I'd gone to the local council office asking for housing. I turned up every day until they housed me, asking, do you have anything today? And they would say, when we have something, we will get in touch with you, Miss Erickson Hull. But I had been given advice to keep pressing, and I did. And it paid off, because I was housed just in time for my baby to be born. And, so... You know what I'm saying. Vasco messages me maybe weekly, Mario messages me daily, and they will continue to until they're blessed with a bed, because I've told them that God will provide, and he will. I know he will. And so if anyone feels led to contribute towards 2 beds, I'm just going to, whatever comes in for beds, I'm just going to put it to one side until it's enough, and then we'll send it over. So if you want to make a small donation towards 2 beds, just, let me know. I've just realised I've got 1 minute left and my memory's going to be full, so I'm going to be quick. Okay, so I tried to send over a huge box of clothes and toys to Nadezhda with Jasmine. We cleared out a load of the girls' stuff and had some friends hand over some bits and pieces as well, and we've paid for delivery. And I don't know if it's because of Brexit or what, but after it being in the post for 2 weeks and paying for it, it's come back, and so we're going to have to send it out again. This is going to be more costly, which is really a pain. I'm running out of time. I can't believe it. Okay, the Learning Centre. All of the children from the Learning Centre are being taken to the river today to have a little dip. We're also trying to plan a trip to the beach or to Jaga, which is an outdoor swimming place. I'm running out of time. I'm literally running...